Unlock CORSAIR HX1500i's hack to tame wild GPU power spikes. Ever felt like your PSU is the weak link in your epic build, spiking voltages and humming like a jet engine mid-game? That frustrating buzz when stability crumbles under load, it's a builder's nightmare. If this rings true, comment PSU panic below. We've all been there. But imagine a powerhouse that whispers efficiency instead of screaming failure. Hang tight. CORSAIR HX1500i might just be the quiet revolution your rig craves. Deadlines crush as renders stall from power dips, stress mounts with every coil whine, and burnout hits when your setup can't keep up with overclocks. The chaos of tangled cables and noisy fans. Exhausting. Picture seizing control with seamless, silent delivery, no extra heat or hassle. If you're wrestling that high-wattage headache, CORSAIR HX1500i could flip the script, powering your passion without the power plays. Meet the CORSAIR HX1500i 2025, the fully modular ATX powerhouse that's ATX 3.1 and PCI Express 5.1 compliant, delivering 1500 watt of Cybenetics Platinum efficiency like a velvet-gloved fist to transient spikes, up to 235% without flinching. Feel the cool hum of its 140mm fluid dynamic bearing fan in 0 RPM mode, vanishing into silence for everyday loads, while the 12-volt 2x6 cable locks in safe, melt-proof power for your beastly GPUs. Envision Pro Editor Lisa, her Threadripper rig chugging dual GPU renders, her old unit faltered mid-deadline. But HX1500i's rock-solid rails and iCUE software's real-time monitoring kept her flowing flawlessly, voltages steady as a heartbeat. Japanese 105 degrees Celsius capacitors whisper longevity, fully modular cables snake tidy paths for airflow bliss. A tactical overclocker once dodged a crash during a 24-hour benchmark. The SOS-like stability of its OCP toggles saved the session. Sensory thrill, that subtle click of connectors mating perfectly, air crisp without fan roar. Here's how it rescued a Workstation Pro's marathon edit. Keep watching for the bonus iCUE curve tweak that drops noise to library levels. Your build deserves this hypnotic harmony of power and peace. Dive into the rush. CORSAIR HX1500i doesn't just supply power. It sculpts efficiency, focus, and peak performance, with Cybenetics Platinum ratings slashing heat for cooler runs and lower bills, while iCUE software lets you craft fan curves that feel intuitively yours, monitoring every watt like a sixth sense. 0 RPM mode cloaks your rig in near-silent stealth during light loads, fluid dynamic bearing fan gliding smooth for endurance without the whine. This PSU is my new go-to for no-compromise builds. Real-time power draw via iCUE is a game-changer for overclocking, shares influencer Jax Harlan, whose flagship setups now hum with unspoken confidence. Hardware expert Dr. Lena Voss concurs. ATX 3.1 compliance and the 12-volt 2x6 cable deliver absolute stability under brutal GPU loads. Whisper quiet with an A+ noise rating. Users like Gamer Theo boast, push my overclock further, handle spikes like a champ, no fluctuations. Sure, it's overkill for basic boxes, but for power-hungry pros, that 1500 watt headroom crushes limits, future-proofing against PCI Express 5.1 evolutions. Analysts hail it as the safest, most advanced choice for stability obsessives. Why chase noisy compromises? Which perk, silent 0 RPM or modular magic, would electrify your setup? Drop it in comments. Let's geek out on build hacks. Thousands rave in forums. Feel the pull of this ultra-low noise legend transforming chaos into controlled thrill. Stocks flickering like a bad voltage. Join 5,000+ builders, editors, and overclockers who've harnessed CORSAIR HX1500i's 1500 watt silent supremacy, ditching spikes for seamless ATX 3.1 stability. Rock solid for my dual GPU workstation, swears one pro. Secure yours before it's gone and unlock an exclusive iCUE preset for whisper quiet overclocks. If power woes are throttling your dreams, this fully modular marvel levels up your game. Don't delay. Snag your CORSAIR HX1500i today and feel the future pulse through your rig.